Dub here, and today we have a new episode in the channel. And today I'll be doing a quick sketch, or the aim is anyway to do a quicker sketch, just because I want to really try doing 2 videos. I know I should at least do 1, but something in me tells me that I can probably do 2 if I do quicker sketches instead. I think in my last Evangelion video, it actually got famous in a sense, or more than usual. It got way more views than I thought it would. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I'm super happy with that. And it goes to show you that you don't really know which sketches would do well. So right now I'm going to limit myself again to black and white, just because I feel like doing things in color do take longer. I mean, I've tried this with the lasso fill sketches and experiments, and they do take longer when it's done in color. I'm going to assume it's pretty much the same thing when doing your line art or paintings. Removing those extra steps, I think it can help you focus more on... it's hard to see what's happening here in the bottom, so we're going to have to fake it. So these, sorry. Hopefully you can see the mouse or the cursor. You can see the shoulder pads here, but the arms are pretty vague, and pretty much a good chunk of this Evangelion is in shadow. And I kind of want to do what Flaptraps or Richard Anderson is doing with his sketches, his black and white sketches. Very quick. He doesn't even have like a voiceover, but shit, wrong brush. Yeah, I'm using more of a marker dry brush for this one. So if I do these sort of sketches, I think I can do, 2 a day, like 1 in the morning, one in the night. And I think that's a great way for me to be consistent. And I don't want to just produce like nice looking stuff. I really want to figure out certain, the shapes of what I'm trying to draw. Instead of just trying to make a nice drawing, I really want to understand what's happening, because my aim is not just to produce nice stuff or pretty things, but I want to be able to create stuff from imagination. So it's hard even to see the neck here, but fuck it. Yeah, so drawing things from imagination, I think you need to really, first of all, it's a numbers game. So if you draw a lot of that thing, eventually you're going to get like an intuitive feel for that thing. So when you start drawing, you'll kind of know when things are this close or that far apart, right? So there's that aspect to things. But as you can see, I'm not using big strokes. I'm using kind of a line sketch approach. I feel like this shoulder part is a bit too far, so I'll hit the L for the lasso tool. Select everything, or select this part, Control T, and then just move it over here, maybe. There you go. And whenever you're doing this initial sketch, it doesn't have to be the final sketch. You can always make it like decrease the opacity, and then work on a new layer, and then refine the sketch from there. So I know there's like a negative, wrong brush again. And by the way, looking down into my tablet, like bending over, is kind of painful for my back. Let me just adjust my mic a bit, sorry. Anyway, back to my marker brush here. As you can see, there's a bit of a negative space here, kind of like this. Right? So that's kind of what I see whenever I'm working on my proportions. I just default to finding negative spaces. Kind of help me out. And again, don't worry about having a final look to your sketch, to your initial sketch. Think of this phase as plotting down the feel of the thing. For example, the mouth isn't even that detailed. I really want to learn how to draw the head too. Like the teeth, the face, By the way, I think this is a toy. Like a photo of a toy. Or a model. So, yeah, most of it is in shadow, so that's kind of frustrating, but... So what's my time? 6 minutes-ish? We're going on 7 minutes. Okay, well, we can do 50 minutes. But we have to learn how to space things out. So maybe in the first 5 to 10 minutes, or let's say 5, ideally, it's the initial sketch. And then from there you do the the last remaining minutes you work on some color. Oh shit, I did say I was gonna do just black and white. You know, sometimes you forget, sometimes you do forget. Shit. Now, in Clip Studio Painter, or if you're doing this digitally, obviously you can just select the background, which is white, and then you can use that to paint over your mistakes. You're kind of using an eraser, or approaching it like an eraser, but you're just painting over it. So that's kind of the advantage of using digital mediums. Shit, I can't talk. I feel like the head is a bit too forward. Now for this adjustment, I'm just trying to, I guess, work and make it look a bit more like the reference. So I'm not sure if that's a good idea for me. Since I'm trying to actually, since the main goal here anyway is to... Is there a warp tool here? Shit, there's no warp tool. I do know there's a liquid... Oh fuck, let's try liquefy. I know in Photoshop you have a warp tool, but in... Where is it? Damn. Oh, it's here. I have one. So we'll try to bring this a bit down. Shit. I need to learn how to manage this. Oh my fucking god. So playing with your tools, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't. It does take time, so don't expect your study sessions to be as fast, because you will experience stuff like this where you test out new tools, ideas, techniques. We'll try 30. Make the brush bigger. Just bring it down. Oh, yep, this saves a lot of time, I guess. Go back to, let me just save this, save as default. Go back to my marker. Just erase this guy. Pick black again. Now it looks very awkward looking, but I guess, well, you know what? It's not bad. It's a cool looking sketch. Cope. He's coping again. I want to define the silhouette. So the contour that separates the character from the background. You know what? Let's use the eraser tool. Now the eraser tool can be a bit harsh depending on the brush you're using, so. But I do want to be quick about this, because I feel like using the same brush, that marker brush for erasing, it just takes too long. So back to this guy. I feel like I have so many brushes in one setting that I should probably spread them out in this toolbar right here. And again, you can see so much black stuff here that it's pretty much hard to see where the shapes are. It's hard to see the details. So I'm shading, but with some slight pen pressure. So it's not a full black, but I'm kind of lightening it as I go further away. So there you go. Whoa, these are fun. And the idea is, if you do enough of these, you can kind of get the gist of like, you will develop an intuition for the subject. So even if you don't figure, like, fully analyze like the entire, you know, like, proportions of the thing, just by sheer volume, I think you're going to gain something. So this is the idea of quantity leads to quality. I think it applies definitely to doing your, you know, sketches and stuff, doing paintings. I think that's why speed paintings are recommended, like doing faster paintings, because it helps to get through a lot of paintings at shorter periods of time. Like, you don't always have to do a really highly detailed painting, you know, because those types of things take really long. So sketching does have its value. It doesn't have to be an either or, by the way. It just means that you don't have to be as perfect, and you can do sketches. So I think this was too big. Let me just go back to the eraser. And I think so far I'm liking this approach. or the recent work I've been doing, I'm starting to gain like a sense of like that sketching routine. And if there's one thing you need to do this year, it has to be developing and ingraining that habit of sketching daily or painting something, doing art daily. So let's blacken the eye and then we'll add the white after. Oh, amazeballs. What's my time? 40 minutes. We're practically done. So since there's no arm here, we can just kind of fake it, right? So we did not use any layers to kind of define the sketch more. It's more on the spot, but yeah, at least I know I can do sketches like these pretty fast. And whenever you're doing these sketches, you don't have to draw the entire thing. As you can see, I kind of plotted like in general where things are, and then I did focus more on this area and even more so this area. Yeah, that's it for this quick sketch of this Evangelion mech. I really want, next time maybe we'll try working on a face, maybe on a different head, but I want a closer view of the head. Let me just fix up it's a bit curved here. That's it for this quick sketch of Evangelion. And yeah, I'll see you in the next sketch. Hopefully, I really want to do one more and post something tonight also, but a similar thing, but a different view. So yeah, so that's it for this test audio, or test, not test. I'm kind of experiencing brain farts right now, but so yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.